Rise and shine, you guys. Wednesday, August 27th. Today's Mercury's day. It's 9:01 o'clock. Planetary hour of Saturn. Let me get into this energy here and see where we are currently with this moon in Libra. 23 degrees and 47 minutes. 24th degree of Libra. Let's see. A third wing on the left side of a butterfly. Exceptional facility of consciousness, an unusual level of spiritual awakening can be achieved by serious seekers who then become the leads of a general evolutionary step. This is about discovering your own uniqueness. Alright. I got Oracle of the Radiant Sun out here. Kipper, Galactic Guides, the Answer Oracle, Tarot of the Owls. See what's going on this morning. So in transit today. Let's see. Got Venus opposing Pluto. I think that energy already took place. We've got the moon in Libra, 9:27. So we're shortly. Oh no, this is 9:27 p.m. So it's not going to be there until late tonight. All right, moon biquintile over to the North Node in Pisces, biquintile over to Uranus in the sign of Gemini, opposing Chiron, Aries, and then a quincunx to Saturn in the sign of Aries as well. And all right, let's see what comes out. Welcome in, you guys. Rise and shine. This Saturn and Sag energy keeps coming out. There's something that you're doing. Last night, this reading was heavy on tapping in with this connection from abroad. What is it that they want to explain here? It was a heavy energy of like needing to negotiate, all right, some sort of business deal, whatever that was all about. Could be dealing with foreign people, all right. Reflection period is still here. We did a reading on that as well. Welcome in, rise and shine, you guys. All right. There's a sense of stepping into like purity through humility and virtue. Keep hearing the train this morning. All right, so you can be on a journey. I see Arcturus, strong will, pioneer, forward thinking, and or some sort of making taking place. All right, and I see your spiritual path, higher light, and or deeper love energy here. So this is all about like your spiritual pathway. All right. For those that are on spiritual journeys, let's be clear. All right, what's happening in the energy? I see the Magician and Temperance, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo. We kept speaking about this heavy mutable energy coming through for the past couple of days. 8 of Pentacles, Sun and Virgo energy. What about it? 4 of Pentacles, Sun and Capricorn energy. What about it? Work, career, day-to-day routines, health, direction, life purpose. I'm getting where you're persevering towards your goals, achievements. Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups. All right. 10 of Cups. There's a heavy Piscean energy here. Obviously, today being with the biquintile over the North Node in Pisces, that could be of significance. Ace of Cups, yes. So this Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles has been here for the past, what, 3 days now? Stepping into purity, humility, virtue. Strong on the spirit pathway thing. All right, and doing this to fulfillment. Saturn, putting all the long and patient work in. Which, rise and shine. No, leave it on. It's fine. It's not loud. 5 of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. This is, no, I'll put it on the charger. This is about you being, how do you call it? I would imagine having some sort of separation, all right, from your person, or living separate lives from your person is what that Venus in Aquarius speaks about. Why is the Five of Swords here? How you feel? Your chest is still tight? It hurts? Yeah. You want to take a treatment?
No. Okay, so.
Five of Cups, Mars and Scorpio, endurance. What is going on with this energy? These cats are going crazy in Nana's room. See, Mars and Scorpio. All right, there's a sense of revenge here. Why? You're having some sort of phenomenal achievement or something with this Mars and Scorpio energy. Same difference. Five of Cups. Okay. Show me the reflection period then. Who said cheat? What's wrong with her? She said, where's Pa? I said, in his room. Okay. Venus and Capricorn's energy. So this would be like a conventional type of relationship you have with someone that's of a great age difference. This person is like abroad. All right. There could be situation taking place here. Why? This has got to be part of some like business offer or something. 6th house, 10th house energy here. Being with the Sun, Virgo, Sun, Capricorn. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, King of Cups. All right. Why are I'm like, I don't understand. You're having some sort of phenomenal achievement, but what is this all about? Great fortune. Yesterday's date was of significance. So I feel like I'm picking up on the same type of energy from last night. All right, you could have some sort of wisdom or something that you're pouring out to the universe. It's given like the water bearer energy, Aquarius. It came out in last night's reading, Pluto in Aquarius, and how things were transforming overall. Courtship, sudden wealth. So what's the problem here? Message. I see Emperor, I see Chariot, and I see Justice. Thoughts. I was thinking about this. What's this speculation all about? It's a legal situation. Running the family business from home. And then exploiting an inheritance to the benefit of the family. Okay, what about it? I still don't get it. What about it? Oh, okay. It's protected. It's protected. It's because you don't belong here, baby. That's why you don't understand it. It's a turning point. Something that's part of like whatever it is, part of like the miracle that's meant to come through for you. I don't know. Something's protected here, and it's through prayer. It's defended, it's protected, it's guaranteed, you're guarded in some sort of way here. I've got knowledge, training, wisdom. This could be about you teaching whatever this is. Secrets of the universe type stuff. Alright, so you're on this pathway already. You've done this to fulfillment already. Alright, full moon, fertility, gratitude, abundance, divine feminine energy. It came out last night as well. Where's the deck? There it is. We were using Sacred Destiny last night. Let's see if it comes out again. Could be the same energy. Focus. So that's something different. Maybe you have to shift your focus, or this is where your focus should be, on you gaining knowledge about whatever this is here. There's a turning point. Why? Again, there's a sense of protection here. Something is only protected through prayer, through confession. Whatever the great fortune is, whatever the sudden wealth is, it comes in as long as you're in courtship with this energy. Seen as a messenger. And doing what you do running this family business from home, utilizing the energy of the divine feminine. There's a turning point here because there's something that's done to fulfillment. All right. The Saturn energy says you've already done the long and patient work. All right. Um, you've been disciplined on this pathway. So where's the shift that takes place? And who's this person thinking about this divine feminine energy? Where's the shift taking place here? It's like take action. All right. There's a new beginning here. Okay. Down at the bottom of the deck, love. So maybe the shift is changing. All right. Your focus is changing here. Where's, okay, here we go. I'm seeing Jupiter Capricorn. So you could be given some sort of authoritative position. That came out in the reading last night as well. Two of Pentacle energy. It's like making the decision to move forward with this. Are you taking action on this brand new beginning? Seven of Swords. We also seen that come out. The energy of deception and envy. Why is this surrounding this entire energy here? That was full moon in Aquarius that we were picking up on, that took place in conjunction with Pluto, and which was transforming this energy, working hand in hand with Pallas, which is the astro of wisdom and knowledge, both being in retrograde in the sign of Aquarius. The devil's here. All right, there's, I would imagine, deceptive type of energy surrounding you at this time as the devil, some sort of negative attachment. What is this? Two of Cups energy. Could be seen as either Cancer and Capricorn energy in opposition. So we got Jupiter, we had Venus and Cancer at that time. That was the Two of Cups. You should have already aligned with your spiritual union. So it's confused you. I'm seeing Sun and Scorpio energy. Is this part of your pathway? Yes or no? Is this person part of the pathway? Cool. Yes. Ace of Wands. So you could have a Scorpio in the 10th house placement, Aquarius. Judgment, Pluto's energy. What about it? It's part of your ascension, part of your awakening, how you're supposed to be, you know, stepping into your higher self. You rejected this person. It's given Moon Cancer energy once again. So it's given a sense of friendship here in someone that's helping you elevate on your spiritual journey. The Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and Strength card. Damn. Heavy fixed energy. You're stubborn. Stubborn. So Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, you guys are all significant here. We just came out of your fixed moon cycle. The Lovers overall. So this pathway has ended with your lover. That's the problem. I'm seeing Gemini, Scorpio energy, quincunx, the sword there. Why? There's some sort of conflict, some sort of fighting, and this is why you're defending and or protecting yourself here. Split the deck. Nine of Cups. You have some sort of wish fulfillment. What is that? The Nine of Wands. All right. It's, I don't know. Again, there's a sense of having a boundary up here, blocking the energy of your pathway. And what your wish fulfillment is, what your brand new beginning looks like. The Hierophant here and the Seven of Wands. It looks like you're being protected by a specific community of people and whatever has to do with this spiritual journey. Possibly how you're attaining knowledge or how you're supposed to be a spiritual teacher. Ten of Swords, Sun and Gemini person is blocking it. They're sabotaging it for you. Why is that? Right, it's almost like someone's backstabbing here with what? The Knight of Wands. Somebody is trying to attack your energy of like family, friends, or they're trying to attack you moving forward as being an intuitive messenger, something like this. All right, because it will lead you to your own abundance or independence here. This is a Venus and Virgo energy. You're being discriminated in the ways that also came out last night's reading. Why are you being discriminated here? The High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, because you're the High Priestess and you've done this to fulfillment. Once again, it's given, Ten of Wands is the Saturn and Sag energy. Okay, why are they discriminating in the workplace? Justice, this is part of the legal issue here, and that's what's being speculated overall. All right, this is a legal issue, running a business from the home environment. All right, the Queen of Cups is here. I see the Queen of Wands is here, the Magician. All right, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag energies. These placements could be surrounding you here. You could be highly intuitive. You could be very creative. You could be trying to manifest at this time. And what is happening? The Empress energy. This could be a mother figure standing in your way, because this person's also intuitive. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Taurus, Again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and or an Aries, Leo, Sag. I don't see any earth signs in here. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy. So I would imagine you've embodied and or manifested a lot of what the Empress embodies. You have, well, where is it? Come on now. You've manifested being the Empress, okay, by utilizing all of these qualities. Your money is just not here yet with the Queen of Pentacles. That's what this looks like. You have all the love and compassion and nurturing qualities. You are very confident, good looking, you get creative, and you utilize your intellect here as well. All right, so what's going on? What's holding up the Queen of Pentacle energy? The Death card, Scorpio's energy, Vesta. I'm seeing Vesta, Lilith, and I'm also having Juno there as well. There's got to be something in commitment to some sort of marriage, but this brand new beginning requires for you to separate from something or someone, or requires devotion. That's going to be Vesta's energy in Scorpio. Are you devoted to this or no? Seven of Wands. There's a lot of egotism right now, a lot of conflict, a lot of challenges, competition. Why is this happening in part of your spiritual journey? Because the King of Pentacles is standing in your way, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're trying to get you to move on with them. You're doing something original, and it feels like this person has a sense of revenge coming after you and your success. They're attacking you, and they're attacking the energy of your intuitive state. They're playing your hidden enemy by spying on everything that you do, spying on you and all of your family members is what it looks like. Two of Swords. They want to be a sense of companionship here with you, even if it's not romantically. They want to utilize you for your knowledge, or they feel that you have the same type of knowledge that they have, so they're attracting that energy overall. But then it leaves you in the lack of resources because it looks like you work for the boss. You don't need to work for the boss. You already invested in yourself. You have a specific skill. This has been delayed for you overall because of how you gain perspective about this Hermit energy being here. All right. Whatever is being reciprocated at this time for you, it's only the knowledge that's necessary in order for you to attain this position of authority. Rise and shine, you guys. And I feel like this is a heavy thing going back and forth overall with this energy. The Knight of Cups and the Nine of Swords is basically saying you're having to confront this person with consistent arguments, or having to feel that you're impressing people with knowledge, but your resources won't come through. It's because they're causing some sort of illusion or wanting to keep something a secret. All right. And this has a lot to do with your home, your stability, your family, your community, whoever it is that you want to be committed to in marriage with, someone standing in your way. Sun and Aries energy here. There's something about you waiting. All right. Being patient and dealing with this court issue. So whatever the speculation is right now, this is holding up your fucking money. Let's be clear. I'm getting pissed off. It's been happening this last night. I'm pissed. All right. So whoever is standing in your way, they're being deceptive. They're trying to hold back and saying, well, the turning point is here. You're in this energy of humility and virtue. You've done something to fulfillment. It shows that you're focused. You have higher knowledge. You're shown to be a wisdom teacher. And it's being speculated because why isn't the home provided for this person to go do their damn job? That's what this is. Or someone's trying to force you into a contract that you don't necessarily have to sign. Let's be clear. You can do something independently, and this is where the deception comes through. Okay? Craziness. All right. Let me clear this out. We'll go back again. What was behind love here? Simplicity and standstill. Healing chaos. You're living the simple life. I don't think you need to be going crazy over anything or anybody. All right, you're supposed to be receiving your fortune right now. So why is this being held up? And it possibly is because you had to separate from some sort of courtship, but you already done and did that. So it looks like moving forward. All right, what's the hold up on this very conventional type of relationship? Venus in Capricorn, this is like you having a specific connection to someone that has a big responsibility. Okay, whether this is you playing the right hand woman or the right hand man to someone that has a huge position. Let's speak about you working for God, right? Something like that. That's what this is. Okay. Whew. That was deep. All right, hold on, you guys. Let me get organized here. I feel like let's go back to Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Let me look at today's index. What's going on for the 27th? I've got Aries and Libra at a mental 5, Taurus and Scorpio at a mental 3. I'm seeing Gemini, Sagittarius at a physical 4. We are seeing Cancer, Capricorn, mental 5, Leo and Aquarius, physical 2, and then we've got Virgo and Pisces at a physical 7. Okay, so take those energies as they resonate. Give me 1 second, you guys. Whew, I could use a vacation, baby. What is this energy here? Let's see what's going on. Moon and Virgos of significance. We're in the middle of this mutable moon cycle. Started off with this new moon in Virgo, and we're also going to see a partial solar eclipse on 21st of September. What about this energy here? Thank you. Sun and Scorpio's energy is of significance. Virgo to Scorpio, that's a sextile. Something about earth and water energies here. The moon and the sun being in the 6th and the 8th houses. So whatever you do for work has to do with you understanding the mysteries and or the secrets of the universe. All right, possibly having knowledge about the occult. What about this? Okay. There could be some sort of inheritance meant to come your way during this new moon in Virgo energy. I'm hearing Aquarius. Virgo's in the 8th house for Aquarius, which is Scorpio's house. All about inheritances. That's the brand new beginning. And then the Scorpio placement for Aquarius is in the 10th house. So this has to do with your career that you've been following through with. All right. And you should be receiving your abundance at this time. Nothing else wants to come out that deck. We're going to go into Sacred Destiny again. Tell me about this. You have potential, is what they say. You've shown potential. All right, what about it? I'm seeing the mountain. So again, I'm getting the goat, Capricorn energy. You persevere a lot. You have lots of ambition. All right. You have a goal to achieve here. Voyage. Yeah. There's potential of you traveling. Okay, going down this specific spiritual journey. What about it? I feel like you have a spirit guide carrying you and showing you the way. With the whale, I'm thinking of the TD deck. The whale says, great worry over nothing. That's what that card says. But that's what I just saw, the whale. So you're being like taken there. You're being, or I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say, but you probably think I'm crazy. Let's see. What else? Potential for voyage here. And wonders. I'm seeing the amethyst crystal being significant. Has a lot to do with healing. Last night during my reading, I got hiccups, and I started to look up the meaning of, like, if you're doing a spiritual reading, what does the hiccups mean? It's that your spirit guides are connecting with you that way. So welcome in. Thanks for being. All right, I got success. So I feel like we've been getting this reading of, like, I'm hearing clapping in the background. All right, they're like basically giving you this energy of you having lots of strength, having lots of courage, lots of wisdom. All right, you being guided the way, you doing something to fulfillment, you being honored, and, you know, shown a sense of appreciation, okay, for you going down this specific pathway. But where do we go from here? All right, where do we go from here? They're very specific today. Thank you. Very specific. Again, independence with the moon in Aquarius. It keeps coming out, the same energy. All right. So you deserve freedom. Okay. You deserve to be in an independent energy. There's something about you having knowledge about astrology. some kind of unconventional assistance. So this would be you playing parts to someone that has a position of authority. They're carrying you here through this voyage, all right? Original ideas that are brought to bear on a situation and or a subject, a second opinion canvas. This is possibly why you're going to court, okay? Because they're not trying to pay you out, all right, for you having created through your knowledge, all right, or the wisdom that was given to you, and you having interest in astrology. This independence energy with Aquarius. The moon in Aquarius was big because, again, it was in alignment with the conjunction to Pluto, the conjunction to Pallas, and where wisdom and knowledge was being given to you. It was all in retrograde at that time, all right? And what did we have in the sign of Leo at that time? I think it was Mercury and Leo. Okay, yeah. With that moon in Aquarius and where we saw the opposition. All right, so Mercury is travels. What does this mean for us here? You bring order to the workplace or something like that. Utilizing intuitive gifts. Thank you. Thank you. Saturn in Cancer. Charity. And then this speculation. So I would imagine if you're going down this voyage and you've done something to success, you could be doing charitable work right now in the home environment, or running this family business from home is, again, was being speculated in connection to this courtship energy. All right, like you're going to court for this. Could be having something to do with like children. I saw 444. All right. Mercury in Cancer, Saturn in Cancer, Jupiter in Cancer, 444. Could be of significance. Your prayers are being heard. You're having a brand new beginning. You're highly tapped into your intuition at this time. Okay. What else do we need to know here? Jupiter and Gemini. So we experienced that transit already back in 2024. All right. Jupiter ended up ingressing into Cancer during the beginning of June. So from 2024 through 2020, or the beginning of 2025, we had Jupiter in Gemini. All right. Gemini is all about the knowledge that was necessary to gain. All right. Possibly about spirituality, and then having to impress people with that knowledge. It seems like some sort of performance here. All right. Again, I kept saying the other day the hands are of significance. All right. So there could be opportunities presenting themselves. The hands are Gemini's energy. If you're doing something from the home environment, it could involve the media, communication, travels, transportation. Something, an opportunity will present itself. And then there's romance there as well. Okay. A specific companion to be on your journey with, on this voyage with. So you have a lot of potential. You have success. There's something about miracles and wonders coming in. It's giving me an Aquarian energy, and where you have some sort of hope, wish of like something coming to fulfillment for you. Okay? It's almost like it's going to come through as a miracle. Jupiter in Aquarius. I mean, heavy Aquarian energy out here. Okay? Sun in Leo. So your fortune was already supposed to be here during this full moon in Aquarian energy. And somebody is holding you back from being seen as Empress status. You have the intellect, you embody love, all right, and you have this sense of passion for something, but where is the resources? You understand what I'm saying? They're trying to hold you back by this court or this legal case, whatever the hell this is. And it's like, stop the bullshit already. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. There's some sort of, again, speculation going on here. Slander. Rumors. About what? About your road, about your destiny. Okay? About the choices that you're about to make. There's manipulation happening here. And it's definitely like, they're fucking playing chess. Meanwhile, I mean, they're playing checkers. Meanwhile, you're playing chess. All right, you can do this solo. This is Aquarian energy. You're alone. You're a leader. You don't need anybody. independently, you're already intuitive. You bring order to the workplace. You're doing this with endurance. All right. You're impressing people with the knowledge that you have. Heavy on futuristic energies here. It's supposed to bring you in your fortune. So what's happening? All right. Are you supposed to be seen as some sort of teacher? Because you've already taught it. You're doing it already. You're having success with this. What's the issue here? What is this issue here? What is the issue here? Literally, it came out again. Like, this is the turning point. Your miracles are supposed to be coming in. All right, I'm seeing the energy of the stars. Okay. This is supposed to be some brand new beginning for you. Something that you have hope and faith in. This is like your turning point, your miracle coming through. Whatever it is that you truly desire, part of what your dreams are. It might have felt like a fucking nightmare or a fantasy at some point. Okay? It's here. And then, of course, Saturn steps back into Pisces and says, well, you're going to experience loss. And you're like, what? Right? It's the transits, you guys. It's the energy. Just be flexible right now. That's why we're in this mutable moon cycle. This is why we're having 2 new moons in Virgo. All right? This is about you aligning yourself back with, I would imagine, the workplace. Okay? Or doing something that involves health. Or helping people, all right? It could be therapeutic. It could be, I don't know, in the health industry. It doesn't matter, okay? But however, whatever the hell you do, it's innovative. It's futuristic. It involves communication. It involves healing. It involves a sense of independence. You don't need somebody for this. It could be the media, all right? Things are changing with Uranus being now in Gemini as well. What's happening here with this energy? So shifting with grace right now is what this is that you should be doing. Shifting with grace to go do what? All right, there's an emotional bond, that contract. You see what I'm saying? They want you contracted to something, or your contract is already promised to you. All right, you have to be under oath. Okay, all right, thank you. The letter. So I would imagine we were seeing last night, what was it? Mercury and Scorpio's energy, and where it was coming through as extremism. Someone coming in and saying, well, you need to sign this contract right now, right now, right now. And you're like, what? Right? Because you have the wisdom and the experience already. It's like, why am I signing a contract? I've shown bravery. I've shown my brilliance. I've shown, you know, my courage here. Again, you're on some sort of voyage here. It feels like you've gone, this fucking boat look old as shit. Okay. You've been on this boat for a long time already. It's like, why am I not there yet? What's that movie? Are we there yet? That's crazy. Wow. All right. So you're in the spotlight for something. The way that you express, the way that you create. There's this sense of, I don't know. Are you moving to fucking Paris or something? Looks like it. Or they're trying to reject you. They don't want you there. Where do you belong then? Where are you going here? They don't want you in the spotlight. They're trying to reject you from being in the spotlight, or rejecting you from expressing yourself, or creating what it is that you've been trying to create here. The process here, part of your journey, your growth, your pathway, your new experiences is coming through as a brand new beginning, something that transforms. This is the process of your evolution. All right. I heard revolutionary changes. So that would be Uranus and Gemini. The ring. See what I'm saying? It's like you're already committed to something. Or that's what they want. But this is what you want, is to be solo dolo. Why are they trying to have connections to you? I say they because it feels like a they. All right? The person that's guiding you through this process here. All right? Virgo and Aquarius's energies, I feel like, are a lot alike. All right, they could definitely be seen as not perfectionists, yes, all right, but very analytical is what I mean. Like, they're perfect at, like, multitasking. How do you call this? Very efficient in gaining details or information, things like that, all right. I would imagine you need to be assisted and or supported. You don't fucking know everything is what they're saying here. You need to be taught, or you need to be accompanied in teaching something. Maybe that's what this is. Okay. So on this voyage, you have this, I would imagine, elder that's guiding you here on what it is that you need to understand in connection to your subconscious state if you are an intuitive. Okay. There's a lot of success here already. Like, you get it, but there always is a but. Thank you. There's something about how you're I don't know, something being delivered to you. All right, your inheritance being delivered to you. There's something about transportation. Heavy on the Gemini energy here. All right. So you need to be escorted there. You're traveling somewhere. You're going somewhere. You need to be escorted there by an authority figure. There's something about the book of knowledge. Yeah. I don't know. Something could be fatal in connection to your voyage. There's boats here. I feel like you're traveling somewhere. Show me what this wonders energy is about with this amethyst crystal. What are we feeling here with this? Thank you. Timing is here. Timing is of the essence. You could be seeing synchronicities and signs. The color purple could be of significance, or there's a specific deadline with something. What about the deadline? So I feel Geminian energy being of significance. I see the TVs. It's a part of communication. All right. What's happening with this? I don't know. There's something about the way that you're receiving this communication coming through. All right. Like you have some, I don't know. What? You're being taught how to tap in and communicate. All right. This is like astral traveling type shit. It's futuristic stuff, you guys. It's weird. What? Is there some sort of paranoia here? Or a sense of dependence that you need in connection to however you're supposed to be receiving this inheritance, or why you're being escorted somewhere? All right. Or accompanied on how you're teaching something. There could be a lot of competitiveness around you. So people could be possibly like trying to steal your work or something. Or being possessive over your energy. I would imagine this is the reason why there's a sense of protection around you at this time. I need to stretch. Hold on. Ouch. That's what this is giving me. So dating here, connections in romance or in love right now could be affecting you. So you need to give up on that previous plan because you're about to be traveling. I'm trying to tell you. You're about to like, I don't know, you're releasing some sort of old pattern, embracing change, and or there's needs to be a clear of the way for a renewal. Anything in your past life is done up, it's gone. It's about you telling a new story here. Painting your vision. I'm just seeing the eyeball there. How your life changed, how you transformed into this new person on this new journey. Okay. Wow. Yeah, because there's an exchange of information here. This is like you writing a book or creating a podcast and telling a story and something that you've experienced in your lifetime, why you went down on this spiritual journey, how it led you to success, and how you stepped into a turning point in your life. That's what this is. And there could be a lot of competitiveness around you at this time because people are just possibly pulling fucking cards or whatever and making up a story. But this is about you telling your life story. You legit saying, listen, I learned astrology through this. I did something independently. I tapped into my intuition. I impressed people with my knowledge. I'm brought order into the workplace and what I do for work. This is about you making a change. Teaching this shit. Because people don't know what the fuck they talking about. Yeah. And you over here like, well, I embody all this love and this compassion and this nurturing qualities. I'm super smart. I'm eccentric. I'm original, right? And I'm passionate about what I do. I'm creative and I look good while doing so. Bitch, where's my money? The gateway's about to open. Change is about to happen. I don't know. There's something about fucking unicorns here. This is something magical, bitch. Hey, yo, I don't listen. Again, through solitude, you could be doing a lot of contemplation right now through meditation. Yep. What's happening here? Opportunities are about to start presenting themselves. That's what this is. I feel like Spirit sees you persevering. sees you in balance, sees that they want to bring you some sort of good fortune. Why is there a holdup? There's something that's supposed to come into order, into harmony right now. Virgo and Libra seasons are going to be of significance in connection to your peace. Okay? Welcome in, you guys. Well, hot damn, y'all. Yeah, you're supposed to be some sort of healer here. You're supposed to be helping other people through treatment, through saving their lives with something that needs to be repaired. It's like spiritual surgery out this bitch. Okay? Yes. Leo's energy is here. You have a big-ass heart. You're fierce and you're bold. And that's what needs to be protected right now. You can have a lot of fire. Look, she's fucking fiery. She is fiery. And we were speaking about the sun being in Leo, how you're connected to some sort of fortune through what you've discovered. This is you having connections with someone from abroad. Mercury and Sagittarian energy at its detriment. And here we have Jupiter in Gemini at its detriment. These two energies are the ruling planets to both in its opposition. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what took place last year in 2024. Where are we going to see Mercury retrograde again in the sign of Sagittarius? And that's coming up possibly, what, November? Jupiter no longer is in the sign of Gemini. It's now in the sign of Cancer, and where it's exalted there. So the opportunities are coming in through the home environment. This is why there's speculation about you running this business from home. They don't want you to do this. Welcome in, you guys. You're like super fiery out here. And Mercury being in the sign of Leo is like, you have all this. You're like, I'm positive about it. I'm going to put this information out there. You take it or you leave it. You could be seen as a rebellion right now. Okay. Showing discontent with authority. Mercury and freaking Virgo coming up soon. All right. So they could be cautioning you like, oh, well, you don't want to do that. You don't want to upset the authorities. And it's like, no, fuck them, because they criticized me. They said I didn't know what I was doing for work. They didn't see my vision. Something like that. Heavy Virgo energy coming out. I see Mercury, I see Mars, and I see the moon. And here you are, very enthusiastic. You know all about these spiritual principles. You've been taught something here. All right. Taurus's energy. Material world. Stability. Luxury. You're like, where's my money? I went to school already. Can I get paid? Like, where's, I don't know, the stipend check? Where's it at? Okay. Something like that. This is crazy. I'm seeing fire signs out here with the sun, as well as Scorpio. Something's going to transform this energy. What is this all about? They could be criticizing your work. All right. Telling you to be cautious about things that are coming up. Again, this is about you being very analytical. You know about, or trying to warn people about what's coming up in the near future. All right. Mercurian energy. What I'm trying to tell you. So this has to do with communication. How something is swift. All right. The agility to travel. I don't know. Transportation could be, it's going to be a major change here. So Mercury is about to step into its domicile. Let's see what the book says about it. I'm going to read this out because I feel like this is of significance. September the 2nd. Mercury in Virgo. Here we go. Speaks about the caution card. So just notice what the card looks like. It says, a crowned woman, Earth Mother, holds her hand up to protect the mad rush of small antelopes escaping the feared jackals. Their sudden movements attract danger. Okay. It says here, the Mercury Virgoan has a sharp analytical mind and good reasoning ability. Mercury rules over Virgo and Gemini, and although happy in the sign of Virgo, it manifests in such much more disciplined ways than in Gemini. Here, its essence is orderly and systematic. People with this combination approach mental activity with care and do not waste time on unclear and or confused thinking. The Mercury Virgoan requires a smooth working environment since distractions and or niggling irritations throw the perfectionist off course. So again, you're bringing order to the workplace, okay? It says work requiring acquired skills and specialized knowledge are more suitable for such people than a broader based scattered occupation. And the Mercury Virgoan likes to know the boundaries of each job well before starting. He or she usually displays a talent for writing and teaching, or at least the ability to pass on information. So Mercury is information, right? It says Mercury Virgoans are methodical thinkers and have good manipulative skills. Highly specialized mental work suits those talents. At work is at home, this This type directs much mental energy into sorting out the chaos of less efficient folks. So if you're bringing order to a specific workplace and it has something to do with you doing something for work from home environment, that could be like needing order in the workplace, quote unquote, right? In a reading, this card usually indicates a need for carefully examine the pros and the cons of a problem before taking any action. Virgo doesn't rush heedlessly into things, although the card indicates a specialist. As with all Mercury contacts, it holds the potential for more than one skill to fall back on in emergency. So this is all about detailed craft work, cataloging, a laborious task that needs care and patience, restoring the order at work, and a need to plan ahead. All right. So, Aquarius. Your uniqueness is needed here to bring transformation into a situation that requires someone with heightened knowledge. All right. That's what this is. You're an activist. You have some sort of vision. You're a visionary. You're idealistic. You got to utilize this energy with Pluto to bring transformation or a brand new beginning. And this is part of your journey to teach. It's given spirituality. Or at least you've had something done to fulfillment in spirituality, and where it's like on to the next thing. All right, so charisma, challenges, judgment, ascension. Draco's energy here. I would imagine those that are on the same journey that you've been through, you're supposed to be teaching. Scorpio's energy, magic, intensity, secrecy, mysteries, the occult. Again, full moon energy here. I don't know what else to explain this to you as you guys. I really don't know. All right, so the opportunity to be a healer is here. And you work from home. All right, so thank you. The energy of love is here. Maybe this is what you need to do. Focus on your love life. All right, or your community fucking loves you. Welcome in, you guys. All right. I don't know what else to say here. You could be in competition with others that do the same type of work as you, and they don't want to see you in the spotlight. They're jealous of you, or the knowledge that you have, or how you've obtained something faster than them. It's through the energy of the transits that are taking place. It's not because it's you, or it's because you've been studious for much longer. All right. I don't see what the problem is here. There's something about inquiring disclosed information or something like that. Okay. Yeah, there's like competition here with Mars and Cancer, quarrels in the home environment. This could be, again, fighting over some sort of, I don't know. Moon and Scorpio. Detachment. This is the reason why you're dealing with some sort of detachment from someone. It could be your lover. All right, your spouse. Whatever this is. Because you've been on this voyage again. All right. What's that Mars and Cancer energy? Because we did have Mars and Cancer for a while. That was like a stepping into the beginning of 2024. I want to say Mars was in Cancer. So the quarrels that were taking place, this was about a family estrangement, fighting over some sort of inheritance, a divorce happening, and or a problem involving someone's custody over the kids, fighting over the kids. Whew, hot shit. So what's happening next then? What happens next? There could be a lot of parents that are in separation or living separate lives from each other, children being involved, divorces that are taking place, okay? And for those that went down the spiritual journey in order to understand what was taking place in their deep emotional feelings, they went down the spiritual journey. Okay? 10 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. For others, there could be scheming, all right, having to do with resources involving someone's inheritance. Yep, that's exactly what this is. And this is the reason why you're about to have a victory or some sort of success. Because somebody tried to take something from you that belonged to you. Thank you, Contessa. Ooh. The World card is here. Saturn's energy. And the truth is, something's about to end. That bullshit is over. It's done with. Fuck that. Right? Yeah, because you're about to have a win here. My nose is going fucking crazy. What is going on? This is part of your brand new beginning. Crazy. Rise and shine, you guys. The sun is here. Wow. All the secrets are about to be exposed. That's what the hell this is. I'm seeing Venus and Scorpio with the Seven of Cups. There's other options here happening. Something's got to change. Something's been remaining like hidden for way too long. Some sort of illusion. All right, the Two of Swords is here as well. This is like a secret companion, and it's the energy of the sun. You're being guided by source, literally. Yep. As you transition here with the Six of Swords, you're moving into calmer shores. There's nothing to worry about. The truth is, this is all about the end. All right, this specific portal is closing out. If somebody's been fucking you over and hurting you emotionally by keeping you detached from family because of this divorce that's supposed to be taking place, fuck that shit, right? That's what this is giving me. I got heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the spread. Leo's energy is here, as well as Saturn in the sign of Aries right now, retrograde Pluto as well. All right, this is part of your ascension, your awakening. All right, you might actually be reconciling with somebody who, what is that? The Two of Wands, Mars in Aries. I would imagine you on your transformative state here, however you're ascending, you're moving very like quickly, very assertive in this energy. You need to make a plan with something too. Yeah, in order to make progress here. Sun in Aries energy is of significance. Five of Cups. Whatever your Aries placement is, that's where you're going to have a phenomenal achievement here. That's where you're seeking revenge, or what you're doing or communicating, heavy on the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. If it's having to bring balance into a situation, having to communicate something else, having to be the original one to come up with the idea to expose some shit so that it ends, or their secrecy, or their whatever the hell, all right, that was happening in the background. This is how you did it. All right, you attained a specific pathway, you made progress there, and it could have been that you were ascending, all right, within your higher self and communicating out some sort of truth. Hell yes. And this is why you deserve your opportunity, your brand new beginning. All right. The Moon, you're highly intuitive. And you could be exposing that, yeah, highly intuitive. You could be exposing that you have hidden enemies with the Moon. Okay. The full moon in Pisces is going to be of significance. That eclipse that's going to take place, the lunar eclipse, September 7th. Give it some time. Okay. Give it some time. I wonder what's taking place that day. I'm going to be nosy in a second. Hold on. The King of Pentacles, I'm seeing the Eight of Swords, and I'm also seeing Mars in the sign of Leo. There's egotism here. The King of Pentacles doesn't like that you're bluffing your way through something. How is it that you're bluffing your way through? She's up here, Tiani. She's in Nana room. Yeah. The Lovers is here. Gemini's energy. I would imagine through the choices that you've made. People think that you're too prideful or too egotistical or something like this. They want to reject you. This is the same type of energy. Didn't I just see it? Where the hell did it go? I don't know. I have vision on the bottom of the deck. That's crazy. Sun in Capricorn, Moon in Cancer. How about that? Okay. There's something about 10th house, 4th house. There needs to be a sense of balance in whatever it is that you are doing from the home environment. All right. So this is about you needing a firm foundation. And this is about you having that connection of a friendship with you. Feeling like that friendship is with you emotionally at all times. So I would imagine this is a sense of protection around you. With the King of Pentacles, could be someone that's coming in and keeping you from feeling like you're self-sabotaging, or that you're in a sense of imprisonment, or in any way trying to help you defend yourself overall, okay, because of the choices that you've had to make going down this pathway. Something like this. The Page of Wands and the Fool card. Yeah, it's because it's giving you, like, I would imagine having to start something new and creative, and where with Saturn and Pisces, you're possibly going to be experiencing losses. This is like emotionally withdrawing, leaving home. Like it's having to get you to work through the process that you've gone through already. Okay. And where you've been lacking in resources. Maybe you've gone through hardship. Maybe you've been feeling like you were left out in the cold, abandoned in some sort of way. All right. Or how you're going to overcome the stability in your life. King of Swords energy, Gemini, heavy. So this is about you taking this to court and saying in front of the judge, King of Swords energy, and saying, Judge, listen, I'm fucked up out here. I don't got no money. I'm away from my home. I'm away from my kids. You know what I'm saying? What happens after that? Let's see. What's this all about? Because this all has to do with like some sort of disappointment in the home environment. The Knight of Cups. I feel like you're going to be granted to go do what it is that you love to do for work. Sun and Virgo energy. I don't see what the problem is here. Okay. You've shown to fulfillment that you have some sort of knowledge. Again, it's because you're having hidden enemies behind your back. The Moon, they don't want you to do this. See what I'm saying? Look at this Saturn and Moon energy. It keeps coming through this way. That full moon in Capricorn back in, what was that, July, could have been of significance. Could be. Or the moon in Capricorn coming up is going to be significant. And that's going to be in the beginning of, what's that, September. Let me see. This happens to be the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. So where Mercury steps into Virgo's energy, where Saturn retrogrades back into Pisces, we're going to be with the moon in Capricorn on Labor Day. Something about the moon in Capricorn here is going to be of significance for the beginning of September. All right, moon in Capricorn, sun in Virgo. This is given 6th house, 10th house, your day-to-day routines, what you're doing for your career, your reputation, your public image, all right, being analytical, efficient, and I feel like you get some sort of wish fulfillment here, okay? 3 of Pentacles, you're going to be working with like-minded people or doing something that you love to do for work, all right, with those that kind of have the same interests, all right, and it's giving me those that have betrayed you, 10 of Swords, Sun and Gemini energy. Cheeky mommy wants you, baby. I feel like Queen of Cups energy. All right, you're seen as an intuitive. You're seen as an intuitive. You were betrayed by a mother figure as well, is what it's giving me. Okay, this is a mother figure. King of Swords. There was a lot of deception, a lot of jealous, envious energies in connection to your family dynamic, or however you had some sort of stability in your home environment. All right, or where your inheritance was supposed to come from, because that shit was supposed to come from your soulmate. That's what this legal case could be all about right now. I don't know. All right. Death card, Scorpio, Libra. I'm seeing Gemini. I see Cancer here. Aquarius is here. Capricorn is here. Okay. This could be like involving these energies. And if it's a legal thing, you're probably having to deal with government bullshit as well. I'm just being clear. All right. Yeah. This is all having to do with having you secretly go through some sort of treatment. You've disguised their code, okay? Listen. They tried to bribe you with shit. You've purified your energy. There's something that's cleaned up in your life moving forward. You swept away. You escaped something, all right? Because you sought out a different pathway. You ran away from these motherfuckers. The color yellow could be of significance. I'm seeing solar plexus energy. You have willpower, courage. All right, you've gained momentum here. Something's going to start speeding up for you here in connection to your virtue and humility. Moving forward, it's like you're in the sense of purity and you're in alignment and open and harmonious on this very compatible pathway that seems to be in alignment with your destined path. People want to collaborate with you. That's what this looks like. All right. That's what this looks like. All right. You could be helping other people through, I don't know. I mean, it could be many different things. If you're an intuitive and you're receiving some sort of message here, it's coming through where you possibly picking up on shit you don't even know about. Things that can be prevented in some sort of way. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Your community loves you. That's all I know. They love you. Okay. We were speaking about Aquarius's energy last night at the 2nd degree. All right. Submission to unforeseen and uncontrollable forces. When Pluto was around 2 degrees and something like that, we were dealing with a deserter from the Navy, and it was speaking about the refusal to accept the unacceptable and refusing to comply with inappropriate authority. Someone had authority over your life and it was destructing everything around you. Excuse me, guys, that hurt a lot. If you're an empath, there could have been some sort of deceptive courtship surrounding you right now to kind of scheme you out of your resources and how you were making your money. Empath and resources. Yeah. They were stealing your resources. 12th house, 4th house energy. You're highly, like, subconsciously connected. You possibly, again, are receiving messages possibly from the birds. Crows specifically. Every time I step outside, they're like, ah! However the hell they sound. They're weird ass noise. I don't know. All right. This is part of, like, how you're receiving your, I would imagine, your resources here through whatever enterprise. You're very eccentric. You need to defend yourself here. Something was supposed to be kept a secret. That's the problem. Something was supposed to be kept a secret. What about this? You were schemed out of your resources. Ouch. All right. You were schemed out of your resources. Even if you put any type of long and patient work in, it doesn't matter. All right. I'm seeing Saturn and Taurus, but Saturn stepping back into the sign of Pisces for the second house, which is ruled by all the resources. Aquarius, you guys are about to deal with it the hardest. All right, with Saturn moving back into Pisces. It doesn't move back into Aries, I believe, until 2026. And then we'll have, by summertime of 2026, the North Node stepping into Aquarius. So all this transformation that's happening, don't even worry about it. All right, I feel like the way that you're being reciprocated with something right now and the way that the universe has to be fair with for those that are dealing with this shit, you're getting love in your life now. Right? Venus now being in the sign of Leo, opposing the energy of Aquarius, and where the full moon took place for the month of August, there's a major shift in how I would imagine your work is going to be changing, how you're attaining your resources, how you've been experiencing loss in one thing, romance coming in, and I'm guessing you being, you know what I'm saying, in alignment with like a spiritual union or something like this that was supposed to come through for you because something else is delayed. Yeah. So what I'm saying, something about Saturn being in the sign of Aries right now is about you taking a risk. I'm seeing 10:04 on the clock, 4th house and 10th house heavy in this reading. All right, moon in Aries. You could possibly have a moon in Aries. I know I do. There's a heavy protection over children as well. All right, again, sun and the moon. Sun and the moon. The moon and Saturn, all right, in the sign of Aries. All right, so this is like mother figure, father figure. And there's like, well, I'm going to protect this. And the feminine's energy is like, oh, well, I need to take a risk here. Has to do with your resources or however you're acquiring whatever it is that you find of value. The materialistic things is the second house energy. Okay. That's her spot now. She be chilling hard. Did they pee or poop? I don't smell it. I feel like I might be getting sick. I ain't gonna lie. I think y'all all got me sick. I ain't gonna lie.
It started with me.
It did.
Yo, excuse me.
She definitely did lock that door. She got pissed off.
Who the hell you feeling like?
I think here, there might be a coin in here or something.
Hold on.
Oh, damn. Ooh, and she got Zaza on the bed.
I'm not even going to tell her.
Cracking up. Be careful with her food. We're going to be taking.
Just that ass. Here, don't eat on her bed.
Justice. Ace of Pentacle. King of Pentacle. I think if you're going through a court case, everything will work out in your favor. You'll have some sort of achievement here. Sun and Capricorn energy. All right. I hope this resonates with you guys. All right. We're going to try to jump into another reading before I have to head out. And then I'll catch you guys later. Love you. Bye.